Thank you so much, my dear Dr. Yao. Thank you for giving me the
Welcome.
floor. It is always with a warm feeling in my heart that I talk about mentoring. Our goal this mandate is to make mentoring a living culture in our clubs, to make mentoring visible, accessible, and effective. May every member live mentoring, eat mentoring, and breathe mentoring. May mentoring be everywhere, understood and experienced in District 94. And for this mandate, we have the following mentoring actions to support members. The one mentor campaign, a short mentor minute videos monthly, a quarterly Did You Know series, and a quarterly webinars. And tonight, our webinar is on how to effectively support a new member as a mentor, which will be presented by a paragon, a star of a public speaking. I will let the moderator to introduce her properly. Together, let's make mentoring a key to Toastmasters success. Let's make mentoring a Toastmasters reflex throughout District 94. Madam Moderator.
Thank you, Madam Chair, DTM, relevant. Thank you for passing me all the floor. She has said it all. Our second speaker. As you said, she also is a distinguished lady, an outstanding lady, an outstanding communicator. So I have this honor to introduce you this lady, whom I said I have known her for her achievements. As a seasonal financial consultant with more than 20 years of experience, DTM Susie empowers individuals, families, and institutions to achieve their financial goals. She provides personalized financial planning, investment strategies, and expert advice on wealth creation, management, and transfers rates. With credentials from CISI, the UK, ACCA, UK, and DBA in wealth management, she guides clients through tailored financial solutions. She serves on various boards, including the African Collaborative Fund, Alphabeta School, Green Park Real Estate, and Cocoa Pension and Provident Fund, and contribute to conservation within Ghana's finance investment landscape. For 17 good years, she has served from the club to area, from area to division. And recently, she handed up a mandate as the District 94 Credential Committee Chair. For this mandate, she also served as the District 94 Logistics Manager for the 23-24 Toastmaster mandates. For the 25-26 years, Dr. Susie is the conference chair for the 20th District 49 conference to be held in Accra, Ghana. She's going to welcome us there. She's a tribe member of Nomadic and Joy Drafting, Toastmaster Club in Division E. DTM Susie is a mother, a lovely wife, and a career woman who loves life. In September 2023, she offered her first baby, when I say baby, a book, Woven, which I recommend each and everyone to have a copy of it. A story of a little girl blossom. To her, being a Toastmaster is a lifestyle, and the stage can be gorgeous if we own it. DCM, we have the floor for your speech.
Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you very much. And thank you for your kind and nice introduction. It's exciting to always engage on the district platform. And one thing we look out for when we have such opportunity is the numbers. But I'm looking at the number of us on the call now, and we are just 10. So I'm just wondering where the members are. Maybe it's a Friday, so everyone is, out having fun after work. But when it comes to public speaking and when it comes to being a Toastmaster, the number doesn't matter. Even if it's just one person in the room, you still have to engage. Definitely the word will go out and the lessons will go out. So I want to encourage those of us who are able to make it. Well, if you can still forward the flyers and alert your friends to join, please do. And when we are done, please ensure that the learning is transferred. Because mentoring in Toastmasters is a major activity, and once it is absent in what we do in terms of bringing new members on board, we struggle as a club. So it is very, very important for us all to appreciate what it takes and also to appreciate what it will mean for us to be deeply involved in our members' transformation. So I think I have just about 25 minutes. I will try very hard not to go beyond time, and then we'll have some time for lessons. Thank you very much. So let's begin. Let me know if you can see my screen. Can I have a yes?
Yes.
Up?
Yes.
All right, great. So with that introduction, anytime we gather, especially for training, it's important that we know the objectives for which we are gathered. It's usually not one of the off-the-cuff deliveries, but a structured approach to get everyone who was able to make time for the training leave with something. So you must remember something about the training. So for today's session, we will explore how Toastmasters envisage mentoring, something we all do. Once you have gone through level 2, it is one of the projects that you work on. So we've all had this experience of walking through this journey in terms of how Toastmasters portray mentoring. Critical for the time today is to appreciate our role in the mentee's life or in the mentee's journey in Toastmasters as a mentor. And something that is very important for us as well in Toastmasters is to know the difference between mentoring and coaching. So Toastmasters, we are not coaches. I mean, that is a different professional path. So it's important that we don't confuse the two. And that is the only way we appreciate our mentee and guide them well. And of course, whenever we speak as Toastmasters, we leave a charge to our audience. So I will end with that. So let's get some activity going. How many of us on this call now are mentors? Just raise your hand. If you are a mentor, just raise your hand very quickly. Am I seeing only 2 hands up out of 12? Let me see. Okay, okay, all right. I see 3. If you are a mentor or if you have been a mentor before, just raise your hand, whichever way. Okay. All right, I see more hands. All right. So in the chat, please complete this sentence for me in the chat. A mentor is anything you want to use to complete it. A mentor is someone who leads someone who guides someone. A mentor is someone who prepares someone for the next level, whatever it is for you. Drop it in the chat and let's read it quickly. A mentor is, let me get some responses going. A mentor is someone who inspires. Great. Let me have about 2 or 3 more. A mentor is someone who guides. Great. What next? A mentor is, very quickly, I just want to know that we are all connected on the call. We haven't logged in and we are somewhere else. So let me know you're on this call and you're actively participating. 2 more. A mentor is, I'm still waiting. A mentor is a lighter for others. Okay. Zuma, so if you can help us mute the mics that are going off, it will be very useful. Thank you. A mentor is someone who shares their knowledge and experience to help other persons grow. That is very deep. A mentor is also a leader. So thank you so much for these responses. So now let's do the second test. We are in training, so we are all expected to be present in the training. So the second test is complete the sentence. As a mentor, I guide, I advise. What do you do as a mentor? Especially those of you who raise their hand that they are mentors. So as a mentor, what do you do? Let's have those responses come in as well. Okay, so a mentor is an experienced member who helps new members. Absolutely, that is right. So let's do the second exercise. As a mentor, I complete it. As a mentor, I guide, I advise. Zoom master, you're using my words. Mahmoud, I think I see you. Let's have some more coming in. As a mentor, I correspond to the need. Great. Let's have some more come in. 2 more. What do you do as a mentor? You raise your hand that you are a mentor. So what do you do as a mentor? As a mentor, I guide and monitor the progress, which is very, very important, of my mentee. As a mentor, I assist a new member to achieve his goals. Perfect. As a mentor, I guide, advise, help conduct the needs of other members. So there's we are guiding, we are advising, we are helping the member achieve its goals. So these are absolutely right. But we'll see what else is expected of us as a mentor. On your screen, it's a powerful quote by Bob Proctor, a Canadian author, who said, "A mentor is someone who sees more talent." So you see more talent and ability within you, within the mentee that you see. So a mentor is someone who sees more talent and ability within you than you see yourself and helps bring it out of you. So most of the time as individuals, we are not able to appreciate what we have inside us. We have short length appreciation, if I can put it that way. But once you have a mentor come into your life, that person begins to tease things out of you that you did not even imagine. Then we have mentorship. So in all of this, it's a fellowship. Let me put it that way. So mentorship is not a one-way street. It's a two-way street where both the mentor and the mentee learn and grow together. So obviously there is value in it for you as the mentor. So it is not one that is taking everything out of you and you are not gaining anything. So there is value in the mentoring journey as well. So let me share this very briefly. You have 3 powerful people on your screen that most of you on the call know very well. So the lady in the middle, Toastmaster Belinda, was my first mentor in Toastmasters. And what she did was to push me very fast and far on the communication and leadership path. So she got me into local leadership roles very, very early. And that got me working from being a president to become an area director and subsequently a division director. Then we have DTM Patrick, our regional advisor, who saw something in me and pushed me very fast and far in district leadership role. So Patrick got me to do so many things for District 94. And this also opened a larger door for me beyond my division. Then we have Papa Akes, who is intentionally pushing me outside the Toastmasters space. So most of the things I do externally, most of my speaking engagement outside the Toastmasters stage, I have someone who is intentionally pushing me. So you see that in all, it's not a case of just aligning with one person. You have so many people in your life who are just keeping an eye on your progress and helping you to achieve something significant. And I'm saying this because through their relationship, I have been able to mentor over 30 mentees in Toastmasters because of what I have learned from them. So they were my mentors, I was their mentee, and through their relationship with me and guiding me, I have been able to translate into mentoring over 30 mentees in Toastmasters. So let me share this scenario with you, and I'm sure a number of us will see ourselves in it. I would have asked one of you to read for me, but I'm mindful of time, so let me just read it for myself. So meet T.M. Amara, an enthusiastic new member of the Bread and Wine Toastmasters Club. She joined the club 6 months ago, eager to improve her public speaking skills and leadership abilities. However, despite her initial excitement, T.M. Amara has been struggling to make progress in the pathway learning experience. T.M. Amara clubs assigned her a mentor, T.M. Everest, but unfortunately, the mentor has been unavailable and unresponsive. That is a pain point. You have a mentor who is unresponsive. As a result, T.M. Amara has been navigating the pathway program on her own, feeling overwhelmed and uncertain about her progress. T.M. Amara has completed only her icebreaker speech in 6 months, and she is starting to feel frustrated and discouraged. She's not sure what projects to complete, how to set goals, or how to even track her progress. Despite attending club meetings regularly, T.M. Amara feels lost and alone in her Toastmasters journey. I'm sure for many of us who joined Toastmasters at the time that we joined, a few of us may have felt this way, especially when our VP did not assign mentors to us very early in this journey. So let me just recap very quickly how Toastmasters envisage mentoring, something that I say is in pathways, so we all know it. So it's just a recap. So far as Toastmasters is concerned, a mentor is someone who takes personal interest and helps. A mentor serves as a role model, coaches, and is a confidant. A mentor offers knowledge, insights, and perspectives. Everything we do in Toastmasters, what we encourage, even when we are playing roles in meeting, you're a timer, you're an evaluator, you are a grammarian, we always encourage you to find the value in executing that role. So as a mentor, you learn from your mentees. You remain productive. I mean, Toastmasters is a lifestyle. You have to be active and doing something to find it meaningful. The benefit is for you doing something for others, and it's really nice and kind. You receive recognition and wisdom from your mentee, and it's a way of helping someone to become successful. So there's benefits for us as individuals when we are mentors. In doing this, how does this benefit the club? Because at the end of the day, it's an institution, and there's a reason why you are doing what you are doing. The benefits to our class includes more members. When it comes to Toastmasters, I keep saying that attracting new members is the easiest thing you can do. The most difficult is retention, how we retain members. And it's through relationships such as mentoring that we are able to get more members who come and stay and they are satisfied. How does Toastmasters tease out the qualities of a mentor? One that is available, you are patient, you are sensitive, you are respectful, you are flexible. You are supportive, knowledgeable, confident, a good listener, and you have concern for others. All of this is in our manual or in our pathway. Everything that I am sharing now is in there. And this is just a refresher for all of us. So now, to why we are here, how do we effectively execute this as mentors? In Toastmasters, once you are assigned a mentee, something we try to do very early within the first semester, or it depends on when the member joins. As a mentor, you have only 12 months to make an impact in the life of your mentee. So these are the steps to take. Once you have passed level 2, you are ready to mentor. So let your VP know you are available and you are ready. Indicates to the VP how many mentees you can handle, because you don't want to be overwhelmed with the numbers because it's very intensive, especially if you need to make impact. So let them know, I can only handle 1, I can only handle 2. I am able to handle about 5 at a time because of the approach I take. I pull them together and I mentor them. Once you are assigned, you hold a first professional meeting. I'm emphasizing the word professional, okay? It's not a casual relationship you are building. The first meeting must be in a professional space. Complete the mentoring guide. We have it. We have a checklist for mentoring. Complete it and sign off on a minimum of 4 critical goals, which are short to medium term, because the relationship is just 12 months and you don't have too much to be able to achieve. Ensure that the goals you agree with your mentee spread over Toastmasters goal, personal goal of the mentee, their career, their social skills, etc., etc., so that you avoid having only Toastmasters conversation with the mentee when you meet them. There should be some social conversations, something that the two of you share in common that you can also talk about. Also, as a mentor, you're supposed to be an expert, okay? So you need to build an effective skill in pathway learning. I mean, you should know how to navigate pathway, Basecamp as a mentor, because the mentee is going to ask you for help. And you should be able to guide the mentee. And be an example to your mentee by pursuing your own pathway. Remember, you are level 2 and above. Don't begin to mentor someone and you allow your mentee to catch up with you and progress faster than you. Pursue your own pathway and be an example. Showcase your mentor or your mentoring journey on your mentee's social media space or on your social space. Showcase your mentee. I do that a lot. Praise their commitment and share how useful the relationship has been to you. Push them through speech contests. I find that someone's mic is off. I find that is one of the tools which is very fast in helping your mentee grow. Push them through speech contests, because that transformation is very fast and they build their confidence effectively. Critical is for you to sign off on meeting regularity. When will you meet? How will you meet? How long will you meet? And where will you meet? And what I do is I task my mentees to arrange the meeting. If it's a virtual meeting, I ask you to generate the meeting link and share. If it's physical, I ask you to recommend a look. So I put them in charge of the meeting. It's important that as a mentor, we also adapt to mentees' challenges. Life happens. People are committed so fast to a cause, but within the moment, things change, especially with their time and their commitment to the progress. As a mentor, it's important that you adapt to their changes as well, so they don't feel overwhelmed. Meetings must be regular, and please review progress and readjust expectations. I was recommending 4 goals. If you think it's going to be too much of a stretch, please look at it and readjust it so that there is something to measure at the end of the 12 months. You are mentoring someone. You want a success story to share at a point. So push for growth constantly. Help them with their projects. Get them the claps for them to demonstrate their speech. Seek for feedback and get them to continuously improve. Toastmasters is just one stage. Living what it is to be a Toastmaster is even felt greater when you're outside the Toastmasters stage. I mentioned earlier on that as mentors in Toastmasters, it's important for us to know the difference between mentoring and coaching, because coaches push, they give a lot of pressure. But mentoring is not like that. It's a lot of patience. You have to create a lot of room for you to be very successful in what you do for your mentee. So mentoring dates back 300 years ago. The character of Mentor in Homer's Odyssey, an ancient Greek. So this is an epic poem, very, Malavian, let me put it that way. So Odysseus entrusts his son, Telemachus, to the care of Mentor. So that is the name of his friend, Mentor, his trusted companion when he goes to fight in the Trojan War. Unexpectedly, he's away for decades, and during the time, Mentor nurtures and supports the boy. So it is believed that this is where the concept of mentoring came about. And also the term coach originated in Oxford University slang around the 1830s, referring to a tutor who helped students prepare for exams. And the word coaching described the process of guiding someone from their current state to their desired destination. So they move from one level to the other one. So it is totally different. So let's look at some specific differences. So let's remember in reviewing this, that coaching is part of mentoring, but your mentor is not your coach. So there should be some limitation to the expectation of the mentee as to what your mentor can do. So who is a mentor? A mentor is one who shares experiences. A mentor is ahead of the mentee. So in Toastmasters, ahead, not really in terms of age, but ahead in the program. So in Toastmasters, someone who is ahead of you. So we always say that you must be level 2 and above before you can become a mentor. A dependable person, someone who commits to a process, someone who empowers, someone who has time and is fluid and can adjust. And I always say that it's important that you should experience being mentor before you mentor. So for those that we assign as mentors in our club, it's important for the VPU to check if they have been mentored the Toastmasters way, because there's a way we mentor in Toastmasters. So you don't just throw your mentee to anyone at all. And when it comes to mentoring, it's your time, it's free, your skills, it's free, your knowledge is free. You don't get reward for it. I mean, the reward is in you giving something of value to someone that you can look back to anytime. And who is a coach? A coach offers skill-based services. So you're looking for something specific. You want to pass a specific examination and you get a coach for that. You want to learn how to dance, how to play the piano, you get a coach for that. So it's very specific. So your coach must have that skill. The coach offers specific life and professional transformation. So there's some knowledge, technical knowledge that the coach must have. The relationship is time specific. So a coach signs off 3 months with you, and that is it. When you are done and you don't really achieve, but most of the time you tend to achieve if you follow what they tell you. So it's very specific. Mentoring is very fluid. Sometimes even beyond the 12 months, we are still hanging around our mentees. A coach enforces discipline, and the time is 3 p.m. You must be there at 3 p.m. Your assignments are due in 2 weeks. You must get it done. And the relationship between the coach and coachee, it's a highly structured one. Very, very, very structured. And your coach serves as a teacher, and it's a paid-for service. It's not free. You pay very heavily for that. So my charge to you, my time is up, sadly. Let's find value in the mentoring relationship as mentors. For whatever we value, we give time to it. Over to you. Can I say Toastmaster of the day? Over to you, my chair. Thank you very much for the opportunity.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's clap for our speaker. Send emojis. Send emojis to thank her. Thank you for this outstanding training. This is what I said. We are being really, really, really fed this afternoon with all that you have given us. As she said, unfortunately, we are not many. But since we have the registration, I think we should share with others. Because as she said, mentoring is the key value to Toastmaster. If you want to grow, you need to enter a mentoring program. It is beneficial for ourselves as mentor and beneficial for the mentee, the person we are trying to train. Because anyway, we always gain. We benefit from each other because it's a shared program. Whenever you have a session with your mentee, you don't know. It might be somebody who is a professional, who is professionally doing something that is important for you. The person can guide you. The person can help you. So in the program, we always share. So please, let us be mentors. Let us help others. Let us extend our hand to help those who are coming after us. And also put our hand to those before us, because we always learn. We are still learning. We are newcomers, but it is only for mentorship that we can move on. So thank you, Doctor. We have some elements for those who effectively learn. We're there. We have some objective of mentors, and we have the value, what we gain from each, from the both mentor and mentees, what our club can have from the mentorship is help the club to retain the members. From the example she gave, as one of the Toastmasters who was struggling alone, is not comfortable at all when you come to the place where you are alone. So please, let's continue to help our newcomers. We, as you know, we have everything in our leadership program, all the guidelines, how you make the plan, how you plan your program with your mentee, how you schedule it, how you follow the stages, and how you can work together to readjust the program when there are some issues along the way. She also give us the difference between mentor and coaching, saying that the coaching is part of mentorship, but they are not exactly the same. We have the main point in your program. So Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's continue to send emojis to our speaker. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Now we can move now to the question. Question, we have the opportunity to ask question. You may raise your hand, or you can also write in the chat box for the questions. You have the floor. Assembly for our question and answer session. How many time do you have for the question and answer, Zoom Master?
I think it's 10 minutes.
10 minutes. Okay,
10.
thank you.
10 minutes. Yeah.
So you have the floor.
Let's share some of our experiences as mentees, experiences we've had as mentees with our mentors. Maybe that will be very good. And also let's share our experiences as mentors with mentees. Let's talk. We have time, so let's talk.
Okay, you have the floor. Raise your hand and you open your mic to speak. Hello.
Anyone talking?
Experienced members, come share with us.
Yes, Carol.
Yes, Carol.
Yeah.
Carol, thank you. You have the floor. Open your mic.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you, Dr. Susie, for your insightful presentation and training. As a mentee, I did not have a form or enjoy a formal Toastmaster mentoring at the time because the club was new and struggling to start. But I had someone who was guiding me and is still guiding me to date. And I think the lesson I can today still reflect on is in the beginning, how you take on the feedback from your mentor and how you sometimes take it with a little bit of irritation and a little bit of how can I put it? A little bit of speculation on really, is it that bad? Really, do I have to improve or do I have to do the work again? And these are the areas that once you become a mentor, you start understanding how your mentee will feel when you start guiding them or trying to coach them, to take them through what they need to do. As a mentor, I had a lot of mentees under me. Some of them really I learn a lot from them, and I think this is what I enjoy most from being a mentor is when you learn from them more than they learn from you sometimes. So this is something that that's a takeaway for me. There's a lot of work, and mostly I think what works best for a mentor is to be available, always available when their mentee need them. Thank you.
Yeah. I mean, I always emphasize to them that in the relationship, the mentee is in charge. Okay. As a mentee, you tend to benefit more than your mentor. So you have to own the relationship and you avail yourself for this. So it's important that you get very involved with your mentor. And one thing I observed that Toastmasters attract professionals. And all these professionals are coming with their own expectations and style of engagement. So as a mentor, as you begin to push them on the Toastmasters program, they sometimes feel very overwhelmed. So it comes back to you, the mentee, to explain that Toastmasters is not just about preparing your speech and coming to give it and walk away. That is not the learning. It's about the transformation. And you get transformed both through the communication and leadership. So you need to keep doing certain things. And that is where you grow very fast. So thank you so much, Carol, for sharing both experiences. I think Alex, yes, let's hear you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Hi,
Thank you,
dear
Carol.
Dr. Susie. Yes, okay, thank you. I would like to ask something because I have a problem with mentee or with my role as a mentor. For sure, I have some mentee. It's clear at the beginning when they come for the first time that I am their mentee. But after a while, it's a little bit difficult to follow them. I have a file in which I write everything when I have an appointment with them, but it's a little bit tricky to follow it. And I have another problem with them. Some members, even this afternoon, some members asked me some to solve some problem with them. And this afternoon, for example, someone said, now you are my mentor. I would like you to be my mentor. And it's difficult for me to say, yes, she is my mentee, and how many mentee I have. It's tricky for me. I don't know how to organize all of this. That is my problem. Who is my mentee exactly? It's difficult for me. Even if you ask me how many mentee I have, I cannot say exactly. Yeah.
So it's important that the relationship is structured and it is formalized at the beginning. Once you use a casual approach, everybody wants you to be their mentor. So there you are my mentor. That doesn't help in Toastmasters. You must see the results at the end. So it's very important that the VP of your club or the VP of another club approaches you to say, we have some mentees in our club and we would like you to mentor them. So it is on record with the club that the mentee for this member is this person. Okay? That is the only way the engagements can be very, very, very formal. And like I said, if I don't sign off on goals with you, we are not having any conversation. So at our first meeting, I'll share the goal sheet with you. Complete it as it is. Let me know your goals. Let me know your own timelines and let me know what you want to achieve by a certain time. I receive this, we review it together and we adjust it because we have only 12 months. So once we fine-tune the expectation, I sign and you also sign. So we have something that is guiding us, what we'll do every month, what we'll do every 3 months, how you progress, especially on your communication part and how you progress on your educational part. But I make room for a lot of, let me say, fluidity in our relationship. So out of nowhere, you are giving career guidance. I mean, they love that you are interested in something beyond just a Toastmasters. Out of nowhere, you are involved in their marriage arrangements. Out of nowhere, everything they do, they are launching a book, they are inviting you to be the keynote speaker or something. So they see you as part of their journey, that you have interest beyond just the Toastmasters, because Toastmasters conversation at a certain point can be overwhelming. So once they see that you are involved in other things, then they value the relationship. But if every time the call goes to them is about Toastmasters, you will lose them. I have been very successful with my mentors because we get to talk a lot more about other things beyond Toastmasters. But at the end of the day, the Toastmasters conversation will always sip in. So it depends on how you start, because the starting is very, very important. If you start casually, everything will remain very quiet casually. They'll miss their meetings. And I tell my mentees, when we arrange meetings, you miss it 3 times, forget it, I'm not mentoring you again. So they know it's a serious business. I tell you, my time is expensive. So if I give you an hour in a week and you don't turn up, forget it, I'm moving on. So you need to challenge them as well. Thank you for sharing that.
Okay, thank you. I will try to make it formal.
Yeah,
I've got some,
formal.
that's formal for sure. I've got some, but some of them it's like that.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
thank
I
you.
think sometimes the matching of the mentor to the mentee is very important. So for me, my background is banking. So a lot of the mentees that I get have banking background. So there is something else. There's a lot more to talk about. I am an entrepreneur as well. So I get a lot of mentees who are also pursuing their entrepreneurship program. If you give me a mentee whose background is engineering, I may struggle with the relationship. So it's important that the VP knows the strength of the mentor, especially their professional strength, and match appropriately. When you do it that way, I mean, the relationship is a super one. I mean, no one will get tied in the relationship.
Okay. You talk about the VPE, but if the mentee is from another club, should
Yeah,
the
so
VPE of my club in my all my mentees also, or
no,
how
so
do we
you
manage?
can, yeah, you can have mentees from different clubs. There's nothing wrong with that. But the VP of that club that you are
Okay.
not a member should approach you formally. Because it's
Okay.
a formal relationship and it's a requirement. Because the VP must have it on record that this member has been mentored before.
Okay.
Because one of the projects is for you to share your experience as a mentee.
As a
Okay.
mentor. Okay.
Yes. So that's one of the projects. So if the VP doesn't have it on record that you have been mentored, when you are working on that project, the VP should ask questions. So if somebody comes to you casually because of who you are, they like you, and ask them to let their VP arrange the relationship formally so that the VP knows that this member is being mentored.
Okay, perfect. Perfect. Thank you.
A pleasure. Any more experiences? I think we still have time. Any more experiences from our Toastmasters journey? Hey, PQD is on the call. Hi, PQD.
Hello. Christian, Susie, I'm in three conferences now with Patu the other side, but I'm listening carefully with my left ear what you are saying, because I'm a mentor and I need all your insights to be a good one.
A good one. Thank you, PQD.
Thank you. Take care.
Any more experiences as a mentee, as a mentor, whichever way? Let's have one more. Then that will be it. Any more lessons? You think, Estelle, you want to share yours? Let me put you on the chopping board. You are muted.
Yes, it's okay for me. My English is not very well, so
Oh, I wish I could speak French like the way you are
today
speaking
I'm
English.
quite.
I wish I could speak
Which
French
English
like
is
you.
good? We are all struggling with English, but we try.
You are trying, but you do better than us. You are trying. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you.
I can
After
share
you have
my
this year, then I get to be the rest. We share all the student first. Yeah. After you.
But she can share her experience in French and Dr. Yao will translate it. But I'm sure that
No, let us try.
Susie understands, so she can share it in French if she wants.
I will
Let us
try
try.
in English, and
Yeah,
if I
let us
have
try.
a problem, Dr. Yao will come and help me.
To rescue.
Exactly. So my experience is I have many mentees this year. If I count them, maybe 15 or 17. So it is a lot.
Yeah.
So my strategy is to put them in a WhatsApp group.
Okay.
In a WhatsApp group, and I try every week to do some video or to send some text with some advices concerning the pathways or the, comment on dit, bris de glace,
Yeah.
icebreaker,
Icebreaker.
yes, and others speech. So I try to do it every week or every 2 weeks, and after I ask them to come to me, to my inbox, when they have a specific problem. Exactly. With the first species to correct and to orient them. So this is my method for this mandate, because I continue to receive many demands for mentor. So I can't say no.
No.
Sometimes I say no, but sometimes it is difficult because they are very comment dire, elles sont vraiment décidées.
Insistent, maybe
Decided,
they,
yeah,
yeah,
very
Insistent,
they really want
exactly.
to. Yeah.
Yeah. So this is my strategy for this
Yes.
mandate.
Yeah, yeah. So I mean, it works perfectly for me. I have used it a lot in the past. So individual mentoring is perfect. Group mentoring is also perfect. But the group works when they are all at the same level. So if
Yes,
all your
yes,
mentees are now starting the journey, then the
exactly.
conversation is the same. So the group works if the objectives are the same. Because once you begin to
Exactly.
mix them, then there's an issue. So I have used it a lot. And when it's a group as well, those who begin to respond very quickly and are pushing their program, it serves
Yes,
as a motivation for the others to also
yes,
succeed. So it's a powerful tool to use, the group mentoring. Yeah.
yeah,
But my advice is that we should not be overburdened of the numbers. Once you have a number and you can't take on more,
yeah.
let the VP know so that it moves to the next season or the next mandate. Because when they become too much on your plate, then you are no longer efficient.
Yeah.
So they'll begin to avoid you because you're not available, you are unresponsive and everything. But that is not what you are. So let's be strong on our numbers. I mean, I have told my division this year that being a conference chair for district conference is a lot of work. So I'm not taking on any mentee this year. I have told them.
I'm telling you.
Yes. So I'm not taking up any I can't handle any mentee this year. So it's important that we learn to say no.
Yeah.
When we get to our limits.
Yeah.
I have
Definitely.
a question regarding that strategy. When the mentee reach level 3, are they still in the WhatsApp group, or you move them out?
You know, the mentoring is really for up to, so after their second speech.
Yes.
Ideally, after their icebreaker, after the second speech, then the VP aligns them with you. But it's also very useful. A lot of them don't even know what to do for their icebreaker speech. So at the club level, we want to capture the attention and the interest of the new member very early. So once the member joins, the VP finds a mentor for that member. So the VP begins. So that particular member, by the time you are done with level 2, you should be ready to become a member. You are not a mentee. You shouldn't be a mentee after level 2, because now you should be on your own and also begin to mentor someone. So as a mentor, you shouldn't be mentoring anyone level 3, level 4. No, you are wasting your time. You are not helping the mentee to grow. So the relationship yeah.
Excuse me, I'm talking about the group, because I think it's a good strategy to have a WhatsApp group, as Estelle was saying. But when the mentee reach the level 3, that means when they are ended up with the level 2, they can be also the mentor.
Yes.
Are they in the same group, or you move them out?
Okay, so the relationship is for 12 months.
6 or 12 months?
Well, I do it for 12 months. That's what I do. So mentoring, yeah, so I do it for 12 months because 6 months is very, very short. And 6 months, you may not be able to help them complete level 2 because they are new. I try to push you to complete level 2 at the minimum. So even though it's 6 months per the rules, I stay with you for 12 months. So I tell them, you have me only for 12 months. So, I mean, there should be no level 3 in the conversation in the first place. So at level 3, you should be serving as a mentor. So if it's not a good thing that any member will miss the experience of a mentor when they join Toastmasters and they are level 1, level 2, and they are just alone and they haven't experienced that. Because the relationship is built when you are now starting and terminates once the person gets to level 2.
Okay. Thank you.
But some mentees like to stay with their mentor for the rest of their lives.
Exactly.
So I mean, at that level, it is no longer Toastmasters mentoring. It's now just you and the person.
You become
Yeah.
Yes, yeah. Papa, I've
Dr.
done 7 years. Yeah, I've done 7 years in Toastmasters. Papa is still my mentor in many ways. So, yeah.
Dr. Susie?
Okay. Yes.
What I'm doing, I stay with them for the mandate.
Yes.
After the mandate, they are no longer mentees. So they became a mentors. I encourage them to be a mentors. And I create another group for the new mentees.
Yeah.
So sometimes they don't want me to destroy
the group. Okay.
Exactly. So we stay there and we challenge ourselves.
Okay. Yeah, it's a good one. It's a good one. Yeah. Yeah, Zoom Master, your time is your hand is up. You have a question?
Yes, thank you very much, Dr. Susie, for that very informative training.
Can you speak up, please? Louder.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. So I was saying thank you, Dr. Susie, for that very informative training. And since I became a Toastmaster, it's 5 years ago now, I had always that caution regarding the time of mentoring. So the goal is to help our mentees to reach, to become mentors themselves, or it's only the 12 years of mentoring?
Okay, so the goal, the Toastmasters goal, is to help the mentee achieve their objectives of joining Toastmasters. So people join Toastmasters for their personal goals. And of course, there is a Toastmasters goal as well. You need to push your way on pathway. So the minimum you can do is to guide them through level 1 and level 2. So they must achieve their communication goals and leadership goals within that period. So once the person is done with level 2, officially the person is now qualified to serve as a mentor. So the relationship is not for you to prepare the person to become a mentor. That is not it. But the path is such that once the person gets to a certain level, that person can now serve as a mentor, and the club knows that I have mentors in my club to align to new members.
Yeah, okay.
But what you do with the mentee, so the mentees observe how you engage with them.
Yes.
The mentees observe how you are interested in their growth. They learn, they also pick on those lessons. And when they also become a mentor, they also use those skills to impact on their mentees.
Okay. Thank you very much. Very, very
Thank you.
clear. Thanks.
So it's important that we catch the new members very early.
Yes.
You don't just let them go through the journey and they are not mentored. They miss a lot of the experience in Toastmasters when they just go through it. For many people, they think prepare speech, come and give a not Toastmasters. Toastmasters is everything about you, who you are becoming and what you are becoming.
Yes.
The 5 to 7 minute speech, it's not enough.
Yeah.
You know, so it is what you do as a Toastmaster everywhere you are.
Yes. Perfect. Thank you very much.
Yes, Dr. Yao.
Yeah, I have a question. I've been witnessing some doing that I don't understand exactly how it is. There are some mentors who writes the speech of their mentee. I don't understand. I think we should guide them or help them.
No. That is not mentoring. That is not even coaching. A coach does not even do, you want to learn how to play piano, the coach doesn't play the piano for you. You know, you want to learn how to sing, the coach does not sing for you. So as a mentor, you are supposed to use your skills to guide the mentee in preparing their speech based on the Toastmasters program. So there's a guide in how you prepare your speech. It's all there. Every project you are on, there is a guide. So it's for the mentor to ask you, so the project you are on, can you share the objective of the project with me? So the mentor looks at the objective of the project and can recommend ways. Because a lot of people struggle with their project because they don't know what stories to use to back them. You know, you are doing something on effective communication or leadership, and you're not sure how to put the story together. So your mentor will receive the objectives, go over it, and so the mentor has already done those projects. Okay, so they will guide you. So this is how you can do it. Start from here, continue. When you are done preparing everything, give it to me to review. So you review it, and then you prepare your mentee to deliver that speech. But you don't write. I mean, as a Toastmaster, the skills we build is writing skills and speaking skills. So everybody must build the writing skills themselves. So you don't write your speeches. I mean, if you write a speech for me, I'm sure I'll be all over the place. I can't get it right. But if I write my own speech, I am into the story and I can just flow with it. So no mentor. If a mentor is doing that for a mentor, you are not mentoring. In fact, I don't know what to call you, but you are not mentoring. You are not even teaching. You are not even coaching. You are not doing anything. So it is not recommended at all.
Okay, thank you, Doctor. Thank you very much.
Thank you too.
Somebody else, we give the floor to DTM Case.
He said he's in 3 meetings. I'm not sure he can talk.
I wanted Dr. DTM Bernie to give us a experience because she had a good experience. I wanted her to share with us. Auntie Benny, are you around? No. Okay. Somebody else, DTM Kids, are you with us?
No, he's in 3 meetings.
No.
I'm not sure he can talk. Yeah.
Okay. Somebody else to share experience, to raise an issue, what you are encountering during your process.
I would like to share experience.
Thank you.
About mentoring. Thank you, IPP Ellen Yao. So the situation with mentoring, the relationship between mentoring and mentees is something that each one needs to learn as a mentor and as a mentee, because there is a lot going in. Yeah. When you have a mentor, the mentor should also approach the mentee. Don't just wait for the mentee to come to you, because the mentee is afraid of the entire system and he needs someone who is going to walk him through the system. So be there for that mentee. But at the same time, the mentee expects too much from the mentor. But the mentor cannot do everything for the mentee.
Yeah.
He needs to take his own path and decide to go into the swimming pool and dive in. That's the only way he can do it. Learning to paddling and going through, knowing that he might sink, but the mentor is around watching closely so that this does not happen. So we need to put them to make them feel confident enough before they start. And when they start, we say, hey, don't miss any session. Because if you miss sessions, then you are putting yourself, delaying your progress. And when you delay your progress, this is when you allow fear to sneak in. I've seen some of my mentees who have disappeared for a while. They went away. And when they realized the beauty of the Toastmasters magic, they decided to come back. And now they are flying. They are not even walking, they are flying. They are doing things so nicely.
Yeah.
They came in and they want to eat the entire Toastmaster program because they now discovered the value of his program.
Yeah.
So, but it needs time, it needs patience, and it also needs someone to be around, coaxing them, nurturing them, and telling them, hey, come on.
Absolutely, absolutely. I mean, there is also an evaluation process during the mentoring. If you have a very effective VP, the VP is required to evaluate the relationship every 3 months. So the VP shares an evaluation form with the mentee and shares with a mentor. So where there are challenges, the VP picks on that. And if it means the VP has to realign a new mentor to the mentee, or align the mentee to align the mentor to a new mentee, the VP does that very, very quickly. But where a VP just assigns you a mentee and also goes to sleep, they don't know what is happening. They don't know the challenges. They don't know that your mentee is no longer engaging with you as a mentor. But in their records, they have it as you are their mentor. So a lot comes to bear on the club offices, especially the VP, in making sure that the mentoring relationship works. I said something earlier on. It's a very, very efficient tool in club members' retention. Because once you sustain the interest of the member in Toastmasters through your relationship, that member stays. They renew very easily, they go on their path very easily and everything. So everybody must be involved. I mean, the organization, the HR assigns a mentor to a mentee. The HR doesn't go to sleep. They do evaluation every now and then to ensure that the relationship is still working. So this is something that's maybe during our training of officers, especially VPs, we must drum it down. That you don't just assign and go to sleep as a VP. You must follow through to make sure that the relationship is working.
Thank you very much. Let's have emojis to thank our speaker. Thank you, Dr. Susie. It was great. It was great. Great. We learned a lot. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you for this outstanding lecture. It's a great lecture. Thank you.
Thank you.
Don't you worry. We are now moving to our next.
Can I?
Yeah.
This is Bernadette. Good evening, everyone. I would like to share one of my experiences with some of my mentees. I've had a very good time with my mentees. Since I became Toastmasters, I've had in all and for all 20 mentees, because my strategy is to have fewer mentees in order to be able to follow them strictly and as planned. Because as soon as I have a mentee, the first thing I ask my mentee, what are your objectives? What are your goals for this mandate? Where do you want to be? And we sit down, we plan together. In actual fact, he writes everything. He puts everything down, and we sit together and discuss what he or she has planned to see if it's really feasible, if it's really tenable within a year. And after we come to an agreement about his goals and his plans, we start. But my method is very simple because I really give time and free speech to my mentees. What do I mean? My doors are always open. My policy is an open door policy. So they can at all time come to me with a question, with a problem. So I accompany them in taking roles. We sit down, we prepare their roles together, because I keep on telling them, at Toastmasters, it's not only the speeches that takes you far, but their role players are so important, because when you take a role, there is always an impact on you. So we always start by the roles, and after we get to the speeches, whenever they have a project, if they don't understand, they come to me and we sit, I explain the project to them. After they've understood the project, they draft their speech. After drafting the speech, we get together. It can be online, or it can be physical, or it can just be on the telephone, and we read the speech. And if there are corrective actions to be taken, I do that. I explain to them, why am I doing this? Why am I making this change? Why do I think that it should have been this and that? I don't take upon me just to do things for them. No, they are the main action making, and I just follow them. And also, what we do at the end of each quarter, we have a report. I give them a report. They look at the report, and they also give me a report. Because yes, being a mentor is not just leading a new member. It's also a way of exercising our leadership. And we also learn through our mentoring, which is very important. And I'm always saying that anytime I come out of a mentee-mentor relation, I'm always so happy because I gain more experience. We never finish to learn. Always, in every action, we do learn. So, what I also did was to give them. When the time is respected, when the goals are achieved, I always give them a souvenir, a present to congratulate them. And in fact, I always put 2 or 3 mentees together. That's the competition. In everything where there's competition, yes, people are happy to compete. So, in fact, all my mentees have been able to achieve their goals. Today, some of them are president of club. Some of them are director of sectors. In fact, I'm so happy with the relation mentee and mentor. But one advice, keep your door open. Keep your door open for your mentees. It's so important. And I try to put myself at the same level with them because it's very delicate, this relationship. Yes. So this is how I've been moving on with my mentees, and it's so simple, but it's been working, and I would say working 100%. Over to you, dear Ellen.
Thank you. Keep your door open. Keep your door open. We should keep our doors open. But this is the last word. I think if Dr. Susie has something to add, you have the floor before we close to move to the other step.
Benny has said it all. One thing I know in life, whatever you give time to, find value in that. Once you find the value in that, you always make time for it. Toastmasters is a very beautiful experience. I have gotten to the stage where Toastmasters is a lifestyle for me because I am gaining a lot more outside the Toastmasters stage as a Toastmaster. And this experience has been built because of my intentional approach to building some significant network within Toastmasters. And a lot of these networks has been enhanced with the mentees that have come my way, and the mentors that I have aligned to. So whichever way it is, in Toastmasters, you are either a mentee or a mentor at every mandate. You should be playing one role because that is what keeps you active as a Toastmaster. There must be something that is always making you get on the stage and engage with people. You have to be active. So every year you are somewhere. So let's begin to help the new ones who are coming in and are a bit impatient with the transformation, that they join Toastmasters and they feel that once I've done my icebreaker speech, I'm a professional speaker. It doesn't happen like that. So let's guide them to understand that the transformation takes time. And the transformation will require that you pay attention to the requirements of the program. You shouldn't have a mentee who just gets on the stage to speak and they have not gone through the projects in pathways to sign up to them. They should not do that because the learning it's in pathways. You have to launch the projects, go through it, and prepare your speech. That is how it is. You don't just prepare your speech without going through the projects. So we are at a certain level where we have benefited enough because we have paid attention. So let's transfer those skills to the new member. At the end of the day, they will stay because they are seeing the value. And the earlier the mentees become mentors themselves, the better it is for them to also sustain their interest in Toastmasters. So thank you so much for this opportunity to engage one more time on the district platform. And we are preparing very hard to see you all in Accra in April 2026. Akwaba.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Susie. This will be your last words.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for this wonderful training. Thank you, DTM Benny, for your sharing. DTM Kiss is around, so
Yes. The
if I
general
have
is
something to
there.
say, yeah. DTM Kiss?
Yes, of course, I'm here and I've been hearing most of it, and I'm so happy that we've been able to share this. It's recorded, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
It is recorded, yes.
Yes,
yeah.
it
It
is.
has these things have to be put on our website, and have to be made available to all the candidates, mentors we have, or so-called mentors, because we have many of us that do the job without know exactly the depth of
Exactly.
the office and of the engagement, the commitment it is. And with this masterclass, I think we'll be able to do more to have better results. So thank you very much. Thank you, DTM Bernie. Thank you, DTM Estelle. Thank you, Doc Susie, my very able PCO for Accra 26 May. Thank you very much, IPPAU, and all those who came to take part in this very, very interesting event. So thank you very much. I'm very happy, and see you soon, I hope, all of you mentors, to continue on our work with our mentees. Thank you, and have a good
You're
night.
welcome. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, DTM. Thank you for your sharing. Thank you. I will give the floor to the chair committee by emphasizing on this fact, the last word of the doctor saying that we should work with our projects. This is one of the issues we are not following. Most of the people are working without going even on their projects. We should encourage our mentees to read through. I'm happy today the Toastmasters program is you have to read everything before being able to finish your project. If you don't read, you won't be able to do it. So I think we should also emphasize on that. In so saying, I want to thank each and everyone and give the floor to our committee chair for the announcement, if you have an announcement and information. DTM, you have the floor.
Thank you so much, Dr. Yao. Thank you for giving me the floor. I would like to thank you, really, Dr. Susie. She's my star. So thank you so much, my star, for me. Thank you for this rich moment you share with us. We learn a lot, and me, I grown. So thank you so, so much. And I can tell you that I am ready for Accra. I'm ready. Thank you so much. And I would like to thank you, Dr. Yao, for this moderation, for this nice moderation. I like it. Thank you so, so much for your availability to accompany us. Thank you. And I don't want to forget this big man, Toastmaster Madugu, Issa Madugu, who is our Zoom master, who help us every time. Thank you so much, my dear Madugu. Thank you so much for your availability, you and Charles, to help us for every each of our webinars. Thank you so much. I want to thank everybody for your presence in this webinar. I really appreciate it. My general is there. He is hearing my little English. So thank you for your presence, my general. For the information, I would like to remember you for the video mentor minutes. We will have the third part of this video. So be ready to see it. And the series, Did You Know? We will have it, the first one, in October. So you will have it in few days. And the next webinar for the mentoring committee is on December. On December, we will have another stars of Toastmasters who will come and share their experience in mentoring. So we have to be ready to accompany the mentoring committee in their actions to help us to really comment on dit, bénéficier.
Benefit, that's it,
really benefit. Yes, of this mentoring exchange. Thank you so much. La présence de Général me stresse. Donc, mon anglais, je perds mon anglais. Donc, bon, comprenez-moi.
You are doing very well. You are doing so well.
Thank you, my star. See you next time. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. It was
Thank
good.
you
We understood everything.
Thank you. I said we should have more English sessions. We should have more English sessions for us to train ourselves for our class.
Exactly.
And she should get used to speaking English under pressure, because in Accra will be 600 people. So she has to be speaking under pressure.
Bye to all of you.
Yeah,
Thank you so much.
much.
Thank you so much.